Hey yogis, I'm Nicole. Welcome to my yoga time. Today's short yoga snack is a great one to practice any time of the day, and it is tailored to help improve digestion and bloating as well. So we're going to start on our back. Now I do have a block for this practice. If you don't have a block, you can improvise with a rolled up towel or a thick book. So let's begin with our knees bent and bring those feet as close to the bottom as you can. If it is a block that you're using, I encourage you to place it in between the thighs. If you don't have a block, don't worry. Just focus on keeping those thighs parallel. We'll turn the palms to face the ceiling. And today I'm going to use a palm mudra, which is connecting middle finger and ring finger to the tip of the thumb. So a great mudra to help with detoxing. Let's press those feet down and away and begin to tuck the tailbone under as you inhale, lifting up towards the ceiling. And then picking up the heels, exhale to lower down. Try to move one vertebrae at a time. Press the feet down and away. Begin to tuck the tailbone, inhaling, coming up. Lifting the heels, exhale to lower. Let's do 3 more. Now is a good time to place the tip of the tongue where the teeth meet the roof of the mouth. Keeping the jaw relaxed. Well done. Once you've come down for that last time, remove your block and we'll cup the hands over the knees, fingertips point towards the feet. Arms as straight as you inhale, bend the elbows as you exhale. This one is also known as the wind relieving pose. And keep holding on to the right leg now, straighten the left leg. So we're going to use a little core here and try and activate the whole body. I'd like you to push your leg into the hands, hands into the leg. As you inhale, let's lift the head up and the foot and draw your shoulders down, feel the armpits firm. Well done. On your next inhalation, lower down, take those arms above the head. And then as you exhale, change sides, taking hold of the left leg, firming the armpits, firming the lower belly. Keeping the tip of the tongue where the teeth meet the roof of the mouth. Let's do 1 more on each side. And then when you come down, you can keep holding on to that left leg. We're going to come into a twist. You might like to support your leg with your block. So we'll just move the hips a touch to the left and then bring the knee down to the right. If this left shoulder is in any sort of discomfort, just place that hand next to the spine, otherwise out to the side. And if it feels okay for your neck, move the back of the head to the right and then turn the head to the left. So your breath is really important here. Yoga is 90% waste removal. So we do that through sweating, improved digestion, and through breathing, through purging through your exhalation. So allow your navel to expand as you inhale. Let the breath descend. And as you exhale, gently draw in towards the spine. Well done. And from here, we're going to roll onto your right side. You can keep your knees supported by the block. Feel free to prop up your head. So we'll take a laying quad stretch here. Rotate your left leg so the heel points up to the ceiling, front of the thigh down towards the mat. Take the leg back as far as you can before bending the knee and collecting the foot. So a little core here. Try to tuck your tailbone under and draw your bottom ribs in. And you can kick the foot into the hand. One more breath. And releasing as you exhale. Rolling onto your back. Moving your prop over if you have one. And we're taking the twist on the other side. So take a hold of that right knee over to the left. Begin to deepen your twist by deepening your breath. From here, rolling onto your left side. Rotating that left leg, take it back as far as you can before bending the knee and collecting the foot. Of course, you can always use a strap if you can't reach the foot. Take one more breath. And releasing the foot as you exhale. From here, we'll push ourselves up to seated. Coming over onto all fours, we'll take a child's pose now. Big toes to touch. You can take the knees wide and sink those hips back. Reaching the arms out in front, bringing the forehead down to the mat. Now, if you're straining to bring the forehead to the mat, you can always make a pillow with your hands. You might choose to keep the arms out in front. Option from here to bring those elbows a little closer together and bring the hands into prayer above the head. And let's lower those hands down, returning to tabletop. Having your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Let's inhale into a little back bend and raise the right leg. As you exhale, knee to nose. Option 1, you'll continue with this motion. Option 2, a little stronger if you lift up into a three-legged dog. And then exhale into plank, knee to nose. Next exhalation, let's bring that right foot through into a lunge and lower left knee down to the mat. Let's squeeze the feet towards one another and inhale your arms up. And feel free to engage your left buttock here. Lift the chin a little and move the throat forward. Turn those pinky fingers in. Inhale. And exhale, hands down. We'll take half pyramid pose. Move those hips back. Point those right toes to the ceiling. Feel like you're dragging the foot back here. Lift the tailbone and the heart. Inhale. And then as you exhale, allow the back to round. Fold down over that leg a little more if you can, and even tuck the tailbone here. Next inhalation, lifting up, return to your lunge. And if it feels okay for your knees and hips for this transition, we're going to place the left knee behind and to the outside of the right heel and come down into a seated position. Now, of course, if your hips are tight, you can elevate by sitting on the block, or if there's discomfort in the hips or this left knee, simply straighten the leg. So here, keep pressing down through this right big toe knuckle and through the outside blade of your left foot. Right hand behind you, left hand to the knee. Inhale to sit tall, exhale to twist. Either continue to hold onto the knee, or maybe you can hook the elbow around the knee. And do try to create a little bit of resistance between this shin and the thigh. And again, let's deepen the twist by deepening your breath. Let the navel be soft as you inhale. Let it expand. As you exhale, drawing in towards the spine. Next exhalation, return to the front. You might like to lean back, and we'll take a hold of this right foot, straightening the leg as best you can. Push the foot into the hand, hand into the foot. Well done. Lower that leg down. Just bring your left leg out, straighten your right leg. So I encourage you here, because we haven't warmed up a lot through the hamstrings, to bend your knee a little. If you'd like, you can place your block or a rolled up towel underneath. Press the heel down, try and drag it back towards your hips. Inhale the arms up, and as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale to come back up. And you might even just a touch turn to your right so that your sternum is in line with your leg. Exhaling down. And this third time, we'll stay down this time. I'd like you to bring your belly to meet your thigh. So if you need to bend the knee more to do so, please do. If you have got a hold of your heel with ease, push your foot into the hands, hands into the foot. Now, if you can straighten the leg without losing contact between belly and thigh, by all means do so. Breathe into the lower belly and the lower back. Well done. Press down through the heel. Inhale to come up, and exhale, hands down. We'll cross the legs, roll over, come back into tabletop. We'll take that same flow on the other side. So left leg up as you inhale. Exhaling, knee to nose. Option to stay with that motion or go a little stronger. Three-legged dog. And next exhalation, step that left foot through, find your lunge, squeeze those feet towards one another, engage the right buttock as you bring the arms up. Exhale, lower the hands, take the hips back, straightening your left leg. So first few breaths, we'll keep the heart lifted and the tailbone lifted. Breathing down into the hamstrings. And then when you're ready, folding down over that leg, allowing the back to round and even tucking the tailbone here. Well done. Let's walk those hands forward, return to your lunge, and if your knees and hips permit with this transition, right knee to the outside of the left foot. Take a seat. Again, sit up on the block if you need to, straighten that right leg if you need to. Pressing down through your big toe knuckle and through the outside of the foot, creating resistance between your shin and thigh. Inhale and exhale to twist. Remember to breathe. If you're not breathing with awareness, it's not yoga. As you exhale, return to the front. Feel free to collect that left foot now, straightening the leg as best as you can, pushing foot into the hand, hand into the foot. And release. Straightening your left leg, bending your right knee, straightening your left leg and then finding just a little bend. Activate through the heel and the toes. Inhale. Turn to your left a little and exhale, fold forward. Inhale to come up. Staying down this time, belly to meet the thigh, creating resistance between the hand and the foot. Breathing into the lower belly and the lower back. Inhale to come up. And exhale, hands down. Feel free to lean back and just swish those knees from side to side. And when you're ready, we'll come down onto your back. Option to come down with leisure or a little core. Press the heels into the mat, drag the heels back, hands to prayer and roll down. Well done. Once you've touched down, you might prefer to have the feet wide, knees falling into touch, or even hold onto the knees and rock side to side. Or take the knees a little wider towards the armpits. And final variation, if happy baby is an option for you, take those feet nice and wide, stack the ankles above the knees so your shins are vertical. Push your feet into the hands, hands into the feet. And release. So we'll come into a supported bridge pose for just a few breaths. Knees are bent as you lift up those hips and place your block or your towel or your pillow underneath your lower back. We'll turn those palms to face the ceiling again. Feel free to take Upon Mudra. And feeling the breath lengthen the front side of the body. Squeeze those heels in, lift up the hips and the heels, remove your block and come down one vertebrae at a time. So a quick counter stretch again, either feet wide, knees into touch, or take those knees in your hands. Bend the elbows as you exhale. Inhale to straighten the arms. Next inhalation, feet coming down to the floor. We're going to take a twist, so you can straighten your right leg and draw your left knee in. Bring your left leg over to the right once again, and by all means feel free to support that leg with your prop. Now you might choose to stay as you are, or if it's available for you, take your right leg back just a little, bend the knee and collect the foot. So it's a twist with a slight back bend. Taking one more breath. Exhaling to release, and we'll change sides. Return to your back. Draw your right knee in, find your twist. Either staying here or move your left leg back just a little, bend the knee and take a hold of the foot. One more breath. Exhaling to release and return to your back. We'll take a few moments in Shavasana, allowing those legs to straighten, palms to face the ceiling, shoulders tucking under. Option to find Apan Mudra once again. Relax the forehead, the tongue and jaw. And please do take a few moments here, yogis, to let the spine realign, to quieten the mind. I hope you enjoyed the class. If so, please do subscribe to the channel. It's a great way to support free yoga on YouTube. Have a lovely day. Namaste.